Hey guys, it's your girl Vanessa here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be sharing with you how to make this amazing overnight hair growth spray for faster hair growth. Now you can certainly use it to regrow bald patches or thin edges, or generally to help you grow your hair faster. Now I shared with you guys a few weeks ago how I did lose some of my edges when I used henna. So I've been using this spray on my hair recently for about 2 weeks, and I've definitely noticed that hair is starting to grow there. We're not quite there yet, but I'm definitely seeing progress, and I thought I would share this with you guys. So I'll definitely suggest that you keep on watching and you watch till the end so you don't miss out on any useful information. So let's hop right into the video, guys. Now the first ingredient we're going to need for this recipe will be some mint leaves. Now I got this from my regular grocery shop. Now you can find it pretty easily in any shop that sells food, so you just go in there and grab yourself some fresh mint leaves. Now mint is really high in carotene and antioxidants. It offers natural antimicrobial and antifungal properties, which helps to treat dandruff and other scalp issues. It helps to improve hair growth and prevent hair loss. It also basically make your hair feel nice and fresh and smell really nice, and it offers a tingling sensation on the scalp, which is essentially just helps to stimulate the blood flow to the scalp, essentially nourishing your follicles a bit more and stimulating them to cause more hair growth. So definitely worth incorporating into your regimen. Now I love this spray. It's very fresh on the hair, and also it smells really nice. So it's something that you can use on a daily basis on your hair without your hair smelling terrible at all, and still with amazing benefits. So essentially this is how much of the mint I'm going to need for the amount of the spray that I'm going to make, but always feel free to use more, guys, or less depending on how much you're trying to make. So I'm just popping it here into a bowl just so I can rinse it off. Always rinse your vegetables, or I don't know, like stuff that you get from the store, because although it does look clean, trust me, it's not clean, because once you rinse it you realize that you got rid of quite a bit of sand and stuff like that. So I just rinsed it off there, and then I'm going to pop it in a little pan, and then we're going to go in here with our next ingredient, which will be some rosemary. Now I love to use rosemary because it's found to actually increase hair growth by 22% when it's massaged onto the scalp. It does work by stimulating scalp circulation, and essentially can be used to grow longer hair, prevent baldness, and stimulate new hair growth in balding areas. So really efficient at growing hair in those bald areas, or perhaps if you've got thin edges. And like I said, guys, I've definitely been using this for about 2 weeks, and I'm definitely noticing that some hair is definitely coming through in that area. So yeah, definitely worth trying. So I used about a tablespoon of that here, and then I'm just going ahead and putting some water to this. Now feel free to use fresh rosemary as well if you have it. I didn't have it, and that's why I'm using the dry rosemary, but it's absolutely fine as well. So I added about 2 cups of water, and then I just popped it on fire just to allow it to boil and infuse a little bit more. So don't boil this for too long, guys, because you don't want to kill the nutrients in it. So I think I boiled it for about 5 to 10 minutes, and it was absolutely fine. You will notice that the water is changing color, so from clear to this kind of slightly kind of goldish color. So once you've got that, essentially you just need to turn off the fire and basically take it off. Ideally, guys, once you've taken it off the fire, it's better to let it sit for a little bit just so it can cool down. But I was a bit in a hurry, so I'm just going to strain it while it's still a bit warm. But yeah, allow yours to cool down, or if you're really comfortable with working with like hot surfaces and stuff like that, definitely go ahead and strain it immediately. So this is what it looks like after I strained it. So I've got some basically mint left behind. I'm going to keep this and use it as a mask, I mean as part of a mask in my next DIY. So this is what it looks like. Very nice, rich, brown goldish color liquid, which is full of amazing nutrients for our hair. So I'm gonna go in here with some avocado oil. Now feel free to use any other oil of your choice, guys. It could be just olive oil, argan oil, almond oil, basically any other oil that you usually use in your hair regimen that seems to work. Now avocado oil is good because it penetrates the head shaft, so it really nourishes the follicles and essentially can help in, you know, stimulating hair growth. Now I'm also using one of my DIY hair growth oils here, but again it's very optional. If you don't have it, that's fine, you don't need to worry about it. So I'm just popping in there just a little bit of that, perhaps like a teaspoon, and then I'm just stirring that in together until everything is sort of nice and combined. And then I'm going to transfer this to my spray bottle so that it's easier for me to use it. Now in the next part of the video, guys, I will be sharing with you how I'm applying this to my hair and little tips and tricks of, you know, of how I've been using it. So I definitely suggest that, you know, you keep on watching so you don't miss out on that information. So yeah, just transfer it to your spray bottle or anything that you usually use. It could just be an applicator bottle, and then essentially you're pretty much ready to use it. Now if you have made more than you need, guys, it's absolutely okay to keep this in your fridge and just use it throughout the week, because that's pretty much what I've been doing, like spraying it on my hair pretty much every single day, sometimes before bedtime, and I just go to sleep as I would normally. But yeah, feel free to use it every day because it's really refreshing for the scalp. It's also very refreshing for your hair as well, and it smells really nice. The smell is not a disturbing kind of smell that you'll be worried about it. So yeah, I actually do love this this spray. So essentially I'm just showing you guys in this part how I'm applying it to my hair. Now my hair has been washed here, conditioned, so basically all of the good stuff, you know. So I'm just sort of undoing the twist that I have, and most of the time, to be honest, my hair is always in twist. So yeah, I'm just kind of, you know, undoing that section, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the spray and just go ahead and spray that to my scalp. I'll spray it to my edges, you know, and essentially I will massage that in. So essentially, I mean, if you've got perhaps, let's say, you know, thin edges or bald patches on your hair, definitely spray this on that, and then always make sure to massage. Now massaging does help increase the blood flow. I'm sure you've heard me speak about this 10,000 times on this channel already, but that's just because it's just so great for hair growth in general. So if you're not doing scalp massages, definitely consider doing that. I mean, you will definitely reap the benefits. So yeah, I'm just putting that to my scalp, my edges, massage that in nicely, and I'm also spraying to the rest of my hair, guys, because essentially it will help, you know, keep your hair nice and healthy, moisturized and in good condition. So I'm just making sure that it's well distributed around my hair, and then I'm going to use Cream of Nature leave-in conditioner here, just a little bit of that. To be honest, it's not that necessary, so if you don't have this, that's absolutely fine, you don't need to worry about it. But it's always nice to use if you're using like a spritz or like or anything that's like watery. It's always better to go in with like some type of leave-in conditioner that's a little bit creamy, so that you can keep your hair moisturized for a bit longer. Because if you have, you know, low porosity hair, for example, then it's likely that it's just going to, like, you know, dry very quickly again. So just using a kind of what's it called, leave-in conditioner does help, you know, keep it nice and moisturized for a longer time. So I'm just applying that there, and then I'm going ahead and twisting that part that I've done. And then I'm just going to move on to the next section of my hair and repeat. Now the one thing that I would say is, when you're using this, perhaps do it in a sink in the bathroom, because essentially it can get I mean, you can get wet, like it's water, isn't it? So you're just sort of spraying that on your scalp and the rest of your hair, so it will sort of drip a little bit over your neck and stuff like that. So it's always better to do it down, in the sink, so that even if it drips, it just drips right into the sink and not on you. So I'm just kind of doing it again for the rest of my hair. Like I said here, guys, I'm not going to show you how I do my entire hair because otherwise this video will be extremely long. But I just thought I would include this little clip in here just to show you basically how I've been using it. So yeah, this is kind of pretty much it for this video. I do hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also please guys, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and also share with somebody that you believe could benefit from the video. I would really appreciate it. Now, one thing as well, guys, please remember to click your notification bell, like turn your notification bells on, so that you know anytime that I upload a new video. Because if it's not turned on, YouTube is not going to notify you when I have uploaded a video, so you're not going to know unless it gets recommended to you, which perhaps it might not happen all the time. So yeah, notification bells are pretty important if you are, if you want to keep up to date with my content. So that's pretty much it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you're going to try this, or if you've tried it previously. How did you feel about it? Did you notice changes, results? I'll definitely share how much of a change I have had so far since I've been attempting to grow my edges back. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye now.